Introducing the Listener Support Program, fueling the future and quality of House of B.A.R.F. Dear loyal listeners, at the House of B.A.R.F, we strive to bring you the most engaging, informative, and entertaining content every day into the world of business, accounting, regulation, and finance. We strive to provide you with expert knowledge, practical tips, and thought-provoking discussions to help you excel in your financial endeavors. We are dedicated to fostering meaningful conversations, sharing valuable insights, and creating a community of like-minded individuals who are passionate about business, accounting, regulation, and finance. Producing high-quality content requires dedication, resources, and effort from a talented team of one, me, but in the future, hopefully I'll have a team. That's why we are excited to introduce our Listener Support Program. This initiative allows you, our cherished audience members, to play a pivotal role in shaping the future and the content and assuring House of B.A.R.F's sustainability. In the future, becoming a supporter, you will be able to enjoy a range of exclusive benefits. Benefits that I'm hoping to be able to bring eventually: early access to episodes, access to episodes that are not, public, that are not accessible to everyone, possibly even create better content. And then all those mistakes I make, maybe I'll put them in a separate episode. You'll be able to get some behind the scenes stuff, and other exclusive things such as merchandise. Possibly I have, a children's book coming out, may be able to offer that. Your support goes directly towards enhancing the quality of our content, expanding our reach, our research, and investing in new resources and technology to bring you even better experiences. Your contribution will help us continue to deliver thought-provoking discussions, captivating stories, and insightful I didn't mean to say that. Maybe in the future, may possibly interview someone that will keep you engaged and inspired. Join us in shaping the future of House of B.A.R.F by becoming a supporter today. Your generosity empowers us to keep our conversations alive and ensures that we can contribute to provide valuable content to audiences around the United States and hopefully in the future of the world. To support us, simply visit podcasters.spotify.com. Then you can get to House of B.A.R.F. Also, it is on Spotify. And support this podcast and become a supporter and choose a membership tier that aligns with your preferences. Every contribution, no matter how small or how big, makes a meaningful impact and is deeply appreciated. Thank you for being an essential part of our journey. With your support, we can reach new heights and create content that truly resonates with you, our incredible listeners. God bless. Happy listening. I'm Chanman. This is House of B.A.R.F. Again, if you would like, you can visit podcasters.spotify.com/pod/show/Chan-man7. And you can go to support this podcast and become a supporter today. Thank you. You can also reach me at c287gph@gmail.com. Thank you again. You have a wonderful day. God bless. Yo, what's good? What's popping? Yo, I'm sorry I had to stop by and say thank you so much to everybody who decides that they want to take time out of their wonderful day to come support and come kick it with your man's Chan Man at the House of B.A.R.F. Welcome inside. Yo, some crazy shit just happened. I'm sitting here just relaxing, chilling, not doing too much. Actually, I guess if I want to be in full transparency, I do have a podcast. I'm working on some legalities. Man, let me tell you something real quick. So these things come in when you're working on a bunch of, you got some legal shit going on. Oh, this shit is so tiring. This is how I'm spending my weekends and shit. What is this shit called? in interrogatories or some shit. So when the shit comes in, and then you got requests for, what's this? Oh, gosh darn it. I shouldn't even talk about this shit. But document request. So that's what I'm sitting here working on. But that's some personal shit. That has nothing to do with B.A.R.F. Actually, some of the shit is financial information that I got to review. But that's personal shit. So I'm sitting there. I'm on the laptop. I'm working. And I get, sometimes I get, I want to inquire of, when I publish a new episode, new conversation that I'm having with y'all. Sometimes want to just go check the analytics just to see. Just Spotify has a real basic analytic platform. I say, let me just see. I publish a new episode. Let me just go see. And I'm always so thankful. Every time I'm like, thank you, God. I really appreciate that you are always allowing someone to take at least 60 seconds out of their day to come kick it with your man Chan at the house. I'm sitting here, and guess who stopped by? Somebody in Finland. Let me see. This person was in, let me see. South Karelia. And I can't see, what did they listen on? Okay, it doesn't tell me what they listened on, whether it was their computer or Android device or Mac or iPhone. Doesn't tell me, but basically someone in South Karelia in Finland decided to take time to listen. To come kick it with your man Chanman. So I want to say thank you so much. So right now, I'm not boasting, I'm in approximately 6 different countries. I had somebody reach out to me from Nigeria. Right now, Spotify's not showing it. And the reason why, I'm not sure why Spotify's not showing it, but the person that reached out to me was like, hey, I listened to your podcast. Actually, they told me they listened to a few podcasts. But they told me they listened on Apple Music. So I'm not sure, or let me see, what is it? Apple something. Let me see real quick what it was. Let me go back. Make sure I say the right one. It's Apple Podcasts. They said that they listen on Apple Podcasts. So that's not showing up in my analytics. They reached out to me personally in an email. And then they also were like, hey, if you would like, I could send you the stats. I can consolidate all the stats and analytics for you and send it to you, for a fee. And I was like, dog, I really appreciate it. But I'm good. I'm good right now. I'm doing this with the lowest amount of overhead. My overhead currently right now is my cell phone and my internet bill. And that alone right there is running me about 200 a month approximately. And they were one of the creditors that I had to reach out to tell them like, hey, could y'all give me a second, please? I got them. So right now I'm in approximately 6 different countries. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Shouting out the countries: United States. Let's go down the list. Let's just go down the list real quick, okay? Let's take some time to show some appreciation. I'm just going to go show some appreciation. Shout out to Maryland. Thank you so much. You're probably my most listened audience. In the United States, you make up approximately 64% of my audience. Virginia, thank you so much. They make up approximately 17% of my listeners. My audience, my home people, my home girl, my homeboys, whatever. We family. We I love y'all. Thank y'all. District of Columbia makes up about 13%. North Carolina makes up about 1%. Louisiana makes up about 1%. Tennessee makes up about 1%. Let me see if I can go in a little more into depth. Let's see if we can go a little bit more to see okay, where in Maryland? Oh shit. Okay. Lanham. Okay, that might be my family. They probably been listening to. Okay, Lanham. makes up about 68. Bowie makes about 13. Annapolis Junction. See, now I don't even think I know anybody in Annapolis Junction. So Baltimore makes about 4%. Tacoma Park, thank you, 2%. Silver Spring makes about 1. Highsville makes about 1. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can go. We're going to take some time right now. This isn't going to be no rush. We're going to give everybody their time. That was Maryland. Virginia. Alexandria makes up about 21% of my audience. Fairfax makes up about 21%. Ashburn, 13%. Thank you so much. Woodbridge, 9%. Arlington, 6%. Vienna, 6%. Manassas makes about 6%. I'm kidding. Manassas. I'm joking. Falls Church, 4%. Burke. I've never even heard of Burke. Shout out Burke. 4%. Reston, 4%. Springfield, 4%. Sterling, 2%. Thank you. Thank you so much. District of Columbia, they total make about 13% of my audience. Let's break it down. Oh, they just say Washington. So I'm from out here. They could have, I don't know what they could have did. It could have been, I don't know. Could have been, what's out there? Brooklyn, I don't know. I don't even know all the cities in DC, but they could have broke that down a little bit more. They just said they're just saying Washington DC. Yeah, okay, thank you. That's just Spotify. North Carolina, Raleigh makes up 50% of my audience in North Carolina. Raleigh, let me go back. North Carolina makes up approximately 1% of my audience. Of that, Raleigh makes up about 50%. Rockingham. I'm sorry. I haven't heard that percent. Makes about 25% of it. And then Charlotte makes up another about 25%. Thank you so much. Louisiana makes up about 1% of my audience. Harvey. Shout out to Harvey. Actually, I don't know where Harvey is, but I do have family supposedly that was from Lafayette. So shout out. I got a special place in my heart for people in Louisiana. And I do definitely plan on making it down to Louisiana. And I love the cuisine. Thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate it. Tennessee makes up approximately 1% of my audience, and it's a city called Middleton. That 1% of it were in Middleton. Massachusetts, 1% of my audience. In Boston, the one listener, 1%, whatever, was in Boston. Wyoming, 1% of my audience. That one person was in Jackson. Now, listen, they could have only listened for 60 seconds. This isn't, the analytics just let me know anybody that used their device to listen to House of Bar for 60 seconds. That's it. They could have been looking for something that's about barfing and whatever. And then they probably heard that, what is this? Business, accounting, regulation? Fuck this. But thank you for the one person in Wyoming, in Jackson, Wyoming. Pennsylvania, 1% of my audience is from Pennsylvania. 1% of my United States audience. They're in Philadelphia. Thank you so much. Indiana, shout out Midwest all day, baby. 1% of the United States audience is from Indiana. They're in a city called Plainfield. Okay. Thank you so much. Not familiar with Plainfield. I don't know many cities. See, I did not grow up, but I used to go visit Illinois a lot, Chicago, whatnot. And we would drive over to Indiana because there was this McDonald's that had like an old Chevy in it or something. So they would drive us over to Indiana and we would go sit in that McDonald's. The McDonald's was probably 30 minutes away, but it was just like, hey, let's go to the McDonald's that has that car in the middle of it. So I got a special place in my heart for Indiana as well. Everywhere, all these places, I got a special part. California, city called Manhattan Beach. I've actually never heard of Manhattan Beach. Thank you so much. I got a special place in my heart for California. I got some people out there in Anaheim and Burbank, that area. So thank you so much. I can't wait because I got this new book coming out. Langston Mason's Coolamate State Adventure. So I'm going to be trying to touch base in different cities, different counties and whatnot, trying to promote the book. So this gives me something to do. I'll be sure to try to stop by mom and pop shops. The crazy thing is, in the book, they used a picture of me when I was like working out. And I'm like, oh crap. People are going to be like, no, I want to talk to the author in the book. I can't. Who are you? I don't even recognize you. But when I get to these places, I'm gonna try the different mom and pop shops. We're gonna have a good time. Florida, thank you, Florida, my Floridians. 1% of my United States audience. West Palm Beach, shout out West Palm. All right, and then New Jersey, appreciate you, New Jersey. A city called Teaneck. I've actually never heard of Teaneck. Thank you so much. And then my last audience from the United States, 1% is Connecticut, and they're in a city called Bridgeport. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it so much. Thank you. So let's just go ahead and keep going. Now that's the end of my United States audience. And again, this could be somebody who just listened 60 seconds on their device. They took 60. I have no idea. That's just all I can see. I can't see if they listened for 45 minutes, 30 minutes. I'll try to get all that information together. But it says at least if someone listened for 60 seconds to an episode. So next, 1% of my audience was are. So the rest of these countries, so United States makes up about 98% of my audience. So the rest of these make up, so it's 5 different countries. So United States, so like 0.5 or something like that. Something like that. Okay. Let's just say less than 1% of my audience, whatever, something like that. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2% divided by 5, So the rest of these people make up approximately, I don't know, a quarter, something like that, like less than a quarter of my audience. So I'm just going to say for the rest of these, less than 1% are my audience. So Germany, place called Land Berlin. Thank you. So the rest of these just go by region. I can't click on it and go to the city. And then Bavaria. So thank you so much, Germany. I really do appreciate it. Next one, Australia. The region is Victoria. Thank you again so much. Canada. The region is Ontario. Thank you so much. India. There's actually 2 people. Maharashtra and Karnataka. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate you taking time. India, y'all got a special place in my heart. Actually, I got a mama out here, who cooks for me. If I'm correct, she's from Hyderabad. I think she's from a different city. I think she says she's from the old town or something. I don't know. There's an old town and a new town or something. And I think she says she's from the old town. I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And guess what? I'm going to tell y'all something, India, real quick. I got a lot of legalities going on, and I'm not even sure what's going to happen. But I've actually applied for a position with JP Morgan in India. They reached out to me, and then they realized that I guess they didn't mean to reach out to me. If I got that email, I'll let you see it here real quick. I'll read it to you. I'm typing in oops, because that's what I remember when they sent it to me. They were like, oops, we're sorry, we didn't mean to send that to you. Let me see if I can find it. I might have deleted it because it pissed me off really bad. I was so excited, and then I got the email that followed up right behind it saying oops. I can't remember, but it was a JP Morgan in India that I applied for. Let me see. I'm gonna look just for one more second. I'm not even gonna waste too much more time on this. All right, so okay, here it is. I'm trying to see what city was this JP Morgan, but we mistakenly sent you an email about a role in operations re-entry program in India. We're sorry for the inconvenience, and please disregard the message. As always, we encourage you to visit our job search. and apply for our opportunities. All our best, JP Morgan talent team. So I applied. This was for JP Morgan Chase in India. It was probably in Chennai or it was probably in Hyderabad, something like that. I'm working on it. I was working on getting to India because this mama of mine's, and I'm not sure that's how it's said in, was it Togol or Hindi? I'm not sure if that's how you say mama. I think mama in Hindi or Togol actually means uncle. Um, but you know, she's one of my moms out here, and she cooks for me and she brings me food and everything. But you know, essentially, I really have never been outside the country like that. I've been to like the Virgin Islands a little bit. I've been to like Canada a little bit. I've never really been outside like the country. I may even touch around. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've never been out. So of course they're like, hey, you should come out of the country. I'm going through a lot right now, as we all are. But I'm going through a lot, and a lot of the shit I'm going through is it's fairly it can be fairly depressing. I'm trying to keep God first, stay focused on God, stay focused on the goal, keep my faith, you know what I'm saying, and just stay focused. And you know, basically they're like, look, man, you should seek other opportunities. Seek other opportunities. For example, I'm doing this trading stuff right now, and and I for lack of better words, I'm not sure, but supposedly India, residents of India, are starting to get more and more aware of online brokerage. Probably something that happened probably around 2020. I even forgot the name of the brokerage that is like real big out there. I think it starts with a Z or something, and I do know some of the indexes. It's like the BSE, something, or the Nifty 50 or something. So they're like, hey, look, we have 1 billion people out there, right? America only has 300 million. All right, 300 million. And of those 300 million, approximately only probably, let's just say 20% of them are investing. So take the 300 million, break it down to, I don't know, 30 million, something like that. Wait, so it's really like 330 million. Let's see real quick. Let's say 330 million. Times that by, let's say like 20%. I'm just making these numbers up. I'm not really sure if this is true or not. I say 20% of those people are investing. And we'll include 401k, real estate, blah, 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 everything. All right, so that brings us up to about 66 million people. Of those 66 million people, let's say 70% of them are Caucasian. No offense, okay? I'm not trying to be offensive here. We're Caucasian. So that brings us to about 46 million individuals. So that means that 26 million individuals are probably people of color. Or, maybe they're not Caucasian, maybe they're Asian, but let's say of that 66 million people, let's just say 10% are, let's say, African American, Black, Negro, Afro American, colored, whatever they're called. So that means about 6 million people of color are investing. That right there are the individuals that, if I got started trading for a broker dealer, should support, but they're probably not. They're going to want to go to another advisor. You know what I'm saying? They're going to want to grow with the other advisors. So really, of this 6 million individuals that you would think, or even of whatever, even Caucasian Asians, you would think that a lot of them that I would be able to help assist and get paid to do it. It's not going to happen. All right. I'm going to only end up with a few people, probably 10 million assets under management on a good day, on a great day. Okay. Assets under management. I would say that's pretty standard, whatever. Now, what they're kind of saying is we got 1 billion people. 1 billion. Okay. And I'm not sure how the racism is in India. It might be very prevalent. But even on mistake, I could end up with 6 million people that, and I would have to build like an organization. So I couldn't manage it all myself. I'd have to build a broker dealer and a team of individuals. But on accident, I could probably get 6 million people because 6 million people divided by, I don't even know if my calculator can handle this. Is that a billion? Was it 9 zeros? 369? Right. Yeah, I think it's 9 zeros. That's not even 1%. It's not even 1% of the population. You know what I'm saying? So like you could build a life out there with not even 1% of the population. So they try to convince me. They kind of like, yo, you should think about it. You know what I'm saying? We know you're passionate about this, and and they're like, look, man, you come out there and you start flipping money or whatever out there. It's different than the United States. You could make $2,000 a month in the United States trading stocks and whatnot. You live on the coast, yeah, that shit don't matter. That's your, no offense, that's your partying money. That's your drinking money. That's your gas, like that's get bread and milk and bacon money. Like, no offense, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but seriously, you make $2,000 a month out here. I mean, yeah, that could be your rent money. That could. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna have nothing else. You ain't gonna have no Wi-Fi, nothing. I mean, I'm not trying to be haughty or nothing. They're like, man, you come out there and you learn how to make $2,000 a month out there, dog. They're like, you would be killing it. They like, you know how much groceries might cost you out there? It may cost you, I don't know. They go by like rupees. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, it's not gonna cost you that much. It's not gonna cost you that much, man. You know what I'm saying? Like groceries, going out to dinner. Like you take your family out to dinner. Out here, it's like $200, $500. You know what I'm saying? It could even higher than that. They're like, yo, you take your family out to dinner out there, you may spend like $50. And the thing is, you still made $2,000 out here. You make $2,000, and then for dinner you spend $500. Out there, you still make $2,000. It's not like, oh, you're only going to be making. You know how like out here in the United States, if you move down to the South or something, or different, maybe away from the region, away from the coast, you know how like your paid checks would come down. So up there, I don't know, New York, whatever, you may be making hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it's all cost of living. You know what I'm saying? And then if you decide to move, that you want to move, maybe you don't transfer your job, maybe you quit your job. Because if you transfer your job, yeah, then you're going to move down to North Carolina or Atlanta, Georgia, or Georgia, or Florida, or one of these places, Alabama, and you're gonna if you didn't quit your job, if you got transferred, you're gonna be fortunate, and you're gonna be able to make your 100,000 whatever down there, and you're gonna be killing the game. And it's crazy because you're gonna be killing it more than all the locals that been there 30 years. But let's just say you had something come up and you quit your job, and then you move down to Alabama to find another job. You're gonna take probably a huge pay cut. The good thing is the cost of living is not going to be so high, though. You know what I'm saying? So you may be able to get by on just a couple of $1,000s a month, but you took that huge pay cut. What I'm hearing is, so, for example, India, you don't got to take that pay cut. You still making that same amount of money, and shit is just cheaper. You go grocery shopping, you're not spending all your money. If you go grocery shopping out here, oh my gosh. It's like, it's a dread to go grocery shopping. It really can be. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, yeah, I'm sorry if I spent so much time on India. I got a special place in my heart for India right now. Also I applied for the U.S. job at the U.S. NBC as well. And they were just kind of like, I didn't hear back from them. But essentially, when I was looking at the application, they were like, hey, you don't even got to know Toggle or Hindi or anything. We are looking for English-speaking people. So I said, okay, yeah, I'm fluent in it. So cool, we good. All right, moving on. And then to my wonderful person who just joined, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Joined from South Karelia in Finland. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are wonderful. I'm lost for words. That is so exciting. That is so exciting. that using a microphone on my cell phone. Right now, I'm using a Samsung S23 Ultra. I got 15 cameras on the back of it. People love to make fun of it all the time. How many cameras you need? I'm like, man. And the thing that pisses me off real quick about Samsung is the picture quality is awesome. But when I send a picture or a video, when I send a video, they're like, dog, this is the worst. And I'm like, what is that about? I'm like, yo, look at it on my phone. And when you look at it on my phone, then they're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's great quality. You know, I'm like, yeah, it's beast, right? But yeah, just the fact, everything I'm going through, picked up the phone, microphone in my house, starting this podcast has got me listened to in 6 different countries, 5 other countries other than the United States of America. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. We're just going to keep this going. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to try to, of course, better the quality. And it's going to go from here. It's going to go from here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm going to get ready to get up out of here now. I'm not really, I'm not even doing any research or anything right now on anything. I'm trying to get all these documents together. I got to get all these documents together to send off. Gosh, just all this shit. You don't trust me. You don't want to deal with it. But even though a lot of us are going through it, so I'm not alone out here, and I appreciate all the support I'm getting from family and friends. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I'm Chanman, and this is my House of B.A.R.F. Blah! I am thrilled to introduce you to an exciting new storybook journey that I believe will capture your imagination. Allow me to present Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure, a compelling short story that promises to transport you to a world of interest, excitement, and learning. The title of the book is Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure by Chandler Hayes. In a world of colorful imagination and captivating stories, a new children's book has emerged to empower our young minds with crucial life lessons, life skills, and financial literacy. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure is a cheering short story written by a talented Black author who understands the importance of equipping our youth in the early stages of life with the tools they need to navigate the realm of money, savings, and smart choices. Meet Langston Mankson and his imaginary best friend, Zonky, a pink elephant, 2 curious souls who embark on an adventure around the vibrant landscape of Wichita, Kansas, where Langston Mankson sets out to accomplish multiple goals and is met with obstacles that he must overcome. Langston Mankson and Zonky discover valuable lessons of talking about finances in the home in order to gain knowledge. Langston Mankson, with a little bit of confidence, the guidance of supportive parents, the help of community members like Mr. Tiller, and his imaginary best friend Zonky, Langston Mankson learns about the value of money and how to save, the importance of making thoughtful spending decisions, the significance of thinking outside the box when met with challenges with money, and the joys of sharing with others. Through relatable experiences and engaging storytelling, young readers are introduced to the fundamental concepts of money, such as earning, saving, and spending responsibly. Langston Mankson set savings goals, teaching children the importance of planning for future needs and dreams. The book celebrates diversity and the different perspectives on money, shedding light on its role in different people's lives. The characters' interactions emphasize the joys of serving others, the gift of sharing, and making a positive impact in their community. The pages of Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure come to life with vibrant illustrations. The colorful and imaginative visuals not only captivate young readers, but also enhance their understanding of complex financial concepts. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure is coming soon to bookstores and online realtors. It is a must-have addition to any child's library, fostering essential life skills while sparking the joy of reading. Empower the young minds in your life with the gift of financial literacy and imagination. Join Langston Mankson, Zonky, family, and friends on their extraordinary journey of running a drink stand to set them on the path of a brighter future. Your opinion means a great deal to me. I would be honored if you would consider exploring Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand adventure and sharing your thoughts. Your feedback could play an invaluable role in shaping the future of this project. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to discuss the book further, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Your support in spreading the word about Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand adventure would mean the world to me, and I deeply appreciate your consideration. I am a passionate advocate for financial literacy. Me, Chandler Hayes, and am excited to join the community of storytellers with a background in finances. I am driven to inspire children to embark on their own adventures of learning and discovery through the power of literature. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand adventure is a heartfelt endeavor to promote financial literacy in a fun and accessible way. As a Black author, I'm committed to providing children of all backgrounds with the tools for success, and I am proud to contribute to a more financially informed generation. Thank you for taking the time to explore this advertisement, and I look forward to the possibility of sharing this extraordinary literature adventure with you. Please feel free to contact me. You can reach me at the email c287gph@gmail.com. All right, thank you. Warmest regards. Have a great day. God bless.